humans aren't born out of laying around on their asses. We've been born out of conquering a world. We're the dominant species. We built all this. We're powerful, and we're beautiful, and we're ready to build the next level of civilization in God's plan. But you must stop bowing to those who want to make you a victim. You must become the victor. If you love God and you want to build a pro-human future, then you are an enemy of the New World Order and Satanism. They want us shut down because we have the Spirit. I'm jacked into the source. I know the secret, and I want to see you empowered. But you have to believe in yourself first. This is the truth, and everyone knows it.
Ladies and gentlemen, you may have heard of a gaming YouTuber that goes by the name of YongYea. This guy, I think, for many years was actually pretty good. I mean, he was a milquetoast fence sitter. He never really said anything all that controversial. But that changed when Donald Trump became president. When Donald Trump became president, it fried the brains of a lot of these woke retards that just simply couldn't handle the fact that Donald Trump won. And they had created this caricature of Donald Trump in their minds that he was this just evil, malevolent, bloated orange bigot. And the thing is, anyone with a functioning brain knows that Donald Trump was not at all what he was characterized to be. And that was sort of the thing in 2016. I don't know if any of you remember, but Angry Joe had a similar scree, an embarrassing Trump deranged meltdown, where he essentially just called everyone who voted for Trump low IQ. And this is par for the course of these left-wing gaming content creators. And so, far too many of these people feel just absolutely comfortable making these sort of grandiose, ridiculous, over-the-top statements. Well, at the very least, Angry Joe has sort of learned his lesson and is now keeping his mouth shut, more or less. But there is one content creator that isn't, and that is YongYea. So YongYea says, I think I'm done with Twitter, moving over to BlueSky, and only actively posting there from now on. So I want you to understand, when somebody says that they're moving to BlueSky, it's for one of two reasons. Number one, they don't like the open discourse on Twitter. They don't like the fact that Twitter allows people of both opinions. BlueSky is a left-wing echo chamber. It is a regressive, isolated bubble. Basically, you go there because you don't want to have to deal with reality. You don't want to have to deal with the reality that Trump won the popular vote, he won the Electoral College, he is more popular than he ever was, and you, in your infinite deranged left-wing creepery, are on the outs. The other reason you go to BlueSky is because you're a pedophile. They have a huge problem with that, like a huge problem. And so I responded very, very calmly, because YongYea said, I think I'm done with Twitter, moving to BlueSky, and only actively posting on there from now on, as it's enough here's me starstruck by meeting Capybara and having the best time. So I said, LOL, go. Join the pedophiles, deviants, and Trump deranged degenerates over there. Just do me one favor. When the site fails, and it will, you have to do a video in a MAGA hat as a penance for your retarded behavior. I think that's perfectly fair. I think if you're going to go online and you're going to willingly make a fool out of yourself, I'm going to BlueSky. If you're going to do this song and dance, if you're going to put it out there that you're either a pedophile or you're a leftist retard, you should have to do a bit of a mea culpa and a dance to get back in. Because I think it's humiliating. Now, I want you to understand, the reason why I frame it in this way, there's nothing to stop this guy from making a BlueSky account, stop posting on Twitter, and just go over there and be with the other pedophiles and the other left-wing degenerate, low IQ, bottom-feeding, subhuman trash. I mean, by the way, BlueSky has a terrible toxicity problem. It is an absolute disgusting maze of just the worst of human filth. It is shocking how just obscene and gross, like women posting pictures of themselves in diapers, like baby play, furries. I mean, just we need to like go exterminatus on BlueSky. But that's where they're all gathering. That's where these freaks are deciding to go. And it says a lot about them that, oh, X is too toxic. It's too this. No, it just, you don't have the monopoly on the conversation anymore. And people are making fun of you because you don't have the moral high ground and you never did. But you like to pretend that you did. And that's what X gave you, is this feeling that, oh, we banned the unsavories. We banned the people that we don't like, so therefore we're better than them. No, you were never better than them. You've always been trash. You've always been filth. The only real difference is, now Elon Musk isn't going to give you that illusion. He's going to hold you accountable. So, as I'm looking through his post history, YongYea has a history of stuff like this, making post. Oh, by the way, I just saw this. Breaking news. I've been blocked by YongYea. Oh man, that's really funny. That is really funny. Oh, yeah. I tell you what, these people, they're very insecure. They're very weak. They're very stupid. They don't have the ability to engage with any sort of discourse. They don't have the ability to deal with reality. And they think they should be able to live in a left-wing bubble. And the irony is, the left-wing bubble is far more toxic and disgusting than anything that you'd see from Twitter. But these people are okay with it because it's disgusting on their side. And it's sort of like Asmongold in his room. Asmongold's room, even now, it's not exactly what you call clean, but even when it was at its worst, if Asmongold were to walk into, a building or a restaurant and there'd be heaping mounds of stinking garbage and other filth and it wasn't clean, he probably would look at that and go, yeah, this is really gross. I don't want to be here. It smells bad. But then when he goes to his stinking mound of garbage, well, this isn't a stinking mound of garbage. This is a collection of all of my favorite drinks. And, it's like, you can rationalize a whole heck of a lot. And it seems like these people have built up these barriers. And the thing is, YongYea isn't even honest anymore. There has been a growing issue with left-wing progressive ideas being crammed into video games and making them worse and bankrupting companies and ultimately having hundreds and hundreds of people potentially lose their job every time one of these releases comes out. Firewalk Studio, that was over 150 people that lost their job because, well, they wanted to pander to a modern audience that doesn't exist and fill it with woke propagandistic garbage. Pronouns in the bio. This fat, disgusting abomination that's like the tank character that looks gross. All of the stuff that they put into the game, it could have been corrected. It could have been fixed. The aesthetics issues. All of the black women in the game looked horrific. They looked horrible. And that would have been fixed if somebody had had the balls to say, yeah, these women look terrible. But you're not allowed to say that black women look terrible, even in a game, even if it's true. Even if it would help black women in the long run to be presented better than the ridiculous outfits that we were given in Concord, they still refuse to say it. Because perception is more important than the end result. These people are all about optics. There's no substance. None. So YongYea is going to slither off to BlueSky. I wish him all the best over there. I think it's pathetic. I think that sort of attitude is not going to resonate well with gamers. And now that Trump is more popular than ever, the people that go full Trump derangement, the people that abandon Twitter and abandon these sites because of political reasons, I think it's going to all the more solidify the fact that these people are ever more irrelevant and they're not going to be able to get with the times. They're not going to be able to undo the damage that they're doing to their reputation at this very moment for no upside. Because BlueSky is not going to last. I know they said that about Twitter when Elon Musk bought it, but the difference is that Elon Musk is actually smart. And these people on the left, they're not. They're retards. They're degenerates. They're disgusting. They may make a functioning website that people go to, like their people, but normal people aren't going to go to BlueSky. It's too degenerate. It's too disgusting. It's too weird. It's too freak. But anyway, ladies and gentlemen, that'll do it for today's video. I appreciate you watching. I appreciate you supporting the channel, and I'll see you next time.